Hello boys, welcome back to Red Dead Redemption. It's part 2, we're just picking up where we left off. Last mission was just the intro and now is getting into the
Mr. Marston,
more important
how
stuff.
are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the reins, Mr. Marston.
Must have forgot my buttons again. Let's carry on the same theme as the first one. Don't know if anyone remembers this trick, aiming the gun down. Means you didn't have to steer.
A couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that.
That's the reason why I'm doing it, just in case anyone's wondering.
Have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
You can just
No,
keep
miss,
pressing X and
I
it
have
just
not.
follows the path if you've got a waypoint set.
Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think
Just
of
try
any...
not to aim at anyone else, so we start shooting.
Get us to Armadillo. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I forgot how fun that was today.
Yes,
Not
you
folk
are.
off a
You
horse.
are being deliberately obscure as a
Under
substitute
that
for
one.
having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response.
I believe we're still in the tutorial kind of stage of the game. Showing you everything you can
Being
do.
so stupid. I think it's kind of funny
We'll
I
get
found
past
you
this
dying
now.
on the side of the road and now you're
But it still
driving
tells
me
a
into
story.
town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were
I was just gonna
friends, Mr.
skip
McFarland.
ahead, so we're sitting at
please.
Armadillo, but
Now who's
you
being
must
funny? Listen, I know
piss
that
shit
business
fucking
with Williamson is your business,
Bonnie
but
talks about.
I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking
Not funny,
snakes.
over.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals,
Take my
Mr.
right part.
McFarland. I really do.
Yes, you.
And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Go to the doctors to buy medicine. I don't think I've ever used medicine in this game, ever. Sit there until the end of the
How are you, mister?
playthrough.
Thank you.
The marshal may as well hand Armadillo over to them thugs.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save
Say
you this
tutorial
time.
missions, simple as you can get. Pretty sure after this I found a bit in the gunsmith, seeing what guns and that I could get. General store. I believe I've just cut to the next mission. Not the boys. Meeting the marshal.
Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! Now what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys?
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come what, you getting kicked with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Oh, no. Put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Let's head over to the saloon.
First actual serious mission that we get some proper shooting in.
How good it is to see you.
So who are we looking for?
A bunch of 2-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walton. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town.
Please as well let me know if these videos are too long, I can cut them down to about 20 minutes.
And you're happy to let them
Or if you like longer videos, please let me know in the comments.
But the way I figure
Got a bit more suitable user to watching it, but
robbing decent folk.
I'll try and make available.
Interesting approach to law
If you're
enforcement.
wanting more parts and short of time.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Let's go, Marston. I've been after that son of a bitch for months. Damn, he's seen it. Come on, don't lose him.
Let's go.
Nice to see you, partner.
If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Of course, as you can tell, I'm trying to keep my talking to the minimum so you can actually hear conversations on horses and
He can still
get all the story.
Sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Also, want to try and get us some
For easy work.
sort of entertainment for the talking as well, so
Bridge, these boys get around. Walton's the star.
I'm trying my best to balance it.
Looks like he's holed up at the old Pleasance house. Let's hold up a minute and find a spot for our horses.
Slow down.
Looks like we got company, boys. Damn. Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill.
I suppose this is still kind of a tutorial point.
Move up to that wagon on your right. I'll cover you. There's one behind the crate. Take him down.
And of course it might be annoying, but you still get to see how the wee bugs and that PS3 games have.
I'll cover you. Take that fella behind the rock, boy.
Animated issues as well.
Know in your skull, Walton.
Of course, as I said in the last video, God bless
Make a move for that pole.
Auto Aim.
Look out. There's one behind the outhouse. Take cover.
But again, if you think this game would be more
More of them.
entertainment on the expert mode, please let me know. I'll catch up with the story where we're at now
You starting to regret this yet?
on expert mode.
Hit a bull's ass with a bag full of banjo.
Will be more painful to play, but of course that might be more enjoyable for you to watch. Watching me struggle.
That's Walton inside the house. Let's see if we can take him alive.
So I'm into rolling a bit.
Trial and the rope for you.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Yeah. Come on.
It's gotten to the point where there's a wee bit of travel there, but of course, again, treasure map on available there.
Very grateful.
Straight after this mission, I think it's all the time.
There's much treasure here. You want
Not
map?
missing that opportunity.
Fire. Here, take map. You earn it.
I'll happily take this off your hands, my friend. Come on.
I'll have a wee look at that. Looks like anyone else has played through this game multiple times. I know the map inside out. Know exactly where this one is. Probably gonna regret saying that now. Future episodes. I know the first treasure's right here, Crooked Toes. Well, you just don't need to see me travel now. Video's long enough about that. We're looking for the Esprit Power Stones. Interact with it. There's a wee chest underneath it. another treasure map and a bar of gold that goes up by price every time you find one.
Well, look at that.
Voila. Straight into the next mission. Could continue going and getting the next treasure, but maybe leave that for an episode one at a time.
It's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of days.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshall! 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 I just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marson?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
To the famous gang hideout. When it's played online.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work
I used
for
to
the
play this
government.
gang
Well, I
hideout
got a
repeatedly.
telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Missed XP for it, it's brilliant.
Some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no government boy.
I guess it's complicated.
But you never enter through this
Because it
stage.
was made impossible for me not to.
You
You're in the
sure
film,
are tight-lipped
like Fallen
son of a
Branch.
bitch, mister.
I guess I am. I ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty purse the last
This is
time.
it, we're getting into the more of the heart of the game now.
Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah.
Best
There's
bits.
a good boy.
Mere shooting, mere
Otherwise,
killing.
I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
I'll be honest
what
with you,
everyone's
Marston.
came here to see.
I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me,
Of
Marshal.
course, please
neither am I.
again let me know if you want me to 100% the game. Or you just want me to play the story. It's up to yous. I don't mind either way. I get to play my favourite game of my childhood.
I reckon.
Both ways. Also, as I said in the first
We're nearly there.
episode, I won't be platinum in the trophy. All the online trophies. Too much hassle.
All right, leave the horses here and
As
follow
much as
me.
I'd love to, but not a
Move
chance.
up the canyon towards the fort. Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive,
And then
good.
Nelson and
If not, smoke
normal.
the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
The normal difficulty. Probably just gotta try and speed run through this. Once you get used to the mechanics, this game is not hard at all.
Damn! Those bastards were waiting for us.
I say that as I'm almost dying, but
Let's split up. You take the left, boys. I'll go right. Marston, you can go with the deputies or cover me. There's a couple of the rat bastards.
There you go, there's your PS3 mechanics here. Can't even jump over a small ledge. Go at velocity for you as well. Aim in front of him.
It's just me and you, partner.
There's more of them. There's one more for the vultures. Come on, let's clear out that camp. Watch yourself. Looks like they have some backup. You better surrender. You hear? You got one.
Hey, you're
There's the bastard. All right, search the camp, Marston. I'll wait for you a short ways up this ridge.
Just collecting ammo at the moment. We should get money out of the chest as well.
Let's go. Be careful. I think I spotted some snipers. God damn it. Take out those snipers, boy. Nice and steady now. Don't leave yourself open. Good shooting, boy.
Oh, I've missed this game so much.
Quick, let's go help my deputies.
No sitting dead eye so you didn't have to run all day.
Boys, come on, let's regroup.
Don't know how you couldn't love this game.
All right, stealthy as you can, boys. Let's get as close to those bastards as we can.
So I just down about myself.
You ain't gonna leave here walking, friend!
That bastard won't be rustling no more.
Trying to find this boy on the left. For some reason I can't see the smoke going off his head.
Nation one and for all.
You should run off home!
Over there.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. Wes Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. Wes Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson, to settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is that I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true, especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
So getting through the missions thick and fast here, I don't want to waste your time travelling in between. There's nothing you need to see. Say it's just simply travelling.
Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
Of
course it tells a story, but I don't think
playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
anyone likes these kind of missions at all.
Then again,
Very
I don't
boring,
think I
but
ever asked. They're
it's
lucky to
a
have a
story,
man like
so.
you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
Careful! You're more of a hindrance than a help. Gee up!
I was thinking about cutting them out completely, but I think you enjoy sitting watching me struggle with it.
That's it. How's up, Mr. Marston? He's got it. Keep on moving. Nice job, Mr. Marston.
Better at shooting people than herding cattle.
Down the road, Mr. Marston!
Move it up! Get a move on! Move! Let's go! Forward! Move! Stay together, you dumb animals!
Get right at them! Drive it this way!
Let's go!
For example.
Move! Come on! Come on! Keep it moving! Come on! Let's move here, my four-legged friends! Slow up! Come on! Move! Move on!
I hope you enjoy John just sitting screaming
going.
over and over
Come on.
again. Easiest way to do it.
All right, let's move this large herd out to the far pasture.
Come on, let's go! No stopping, let's go! Yeah!
Keep sweeping behind them. That way they'll stay together.
Keep them tight now.
Come on!
You're doing great, Mr. Marston. Stay with them. Keep that herd together now.
That's a big herd.
Move it up!
First time. Whoa.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow.
Short
in a
mission,
past
but I don't
life.
think anyone else
Thank
is going
you,
to
Miss
ever
McFarlane.
complain about that
I'll
being
see you
short.
later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Here we go, on to the next. Again, not wasting your time.
Well, hello, Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston. Please. So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. Then we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle just take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always gonna be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. Sneaking around and spying and secret missions. Right? It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston. Right, now you got some rope on your belt. Let's see if we can't wrangle some horses.
You sure have some interesting theories on what the government's doing, sir.
They ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. It ain't exactly a state secret who sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eyes.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics,
Please, Paul, can we just enjoy
but I
the
know
ride?
we're only as free as they say we are. Power's like a
Go
drink.
slow, but
The
walk
more you
it.
have, the more you want. And there's few men who can handle it.
There's certain things
Takes
in
up
this country a
a
woman
large
can do
portion of
much
the game,
better
just
if you
in.
ask me.
I ain't gonna argue
the
with
boat
that,
beside
Miss
someone.
McFarland.
I say that. I don't know how anyone can speedrun this game.
There's the horses! Get that lasso ready!
Come on, let's rope one.
Yeah.
Come on, don't be afraid of that lasso.
Slow it down.
Hang on to that rope, Marston. That's it.
You'll have this
Now
in
hold
no
on to
time.
it. Let's see
Nearly
it,
there.
boy.
Whoa there!
Take it
Relax.
slow now.
Come on, boys!
Come on, let's go.
That's it! Don't give up!
Show me what you got, boy.
Come on, baby. Calm
Come on,
down.
there, cowboy.
Whoa.
First time I've not actually been picked off the horse ever.
Try not to spook him too much!
You're mine
You're
now.
doing fine!
That's better.
Watch if this one you don't get to watch with struggle.
Boy. Found out, Marston. You leave this one to me. Whew. I think that's enough activity for an old-timer like me. I'll take this one back to the ranch. See you later.
Come on, Mr. Marston! Let's rope another one!
Let's go.
We haven't got all day! Hang on to him! That's it! Lead with him!
Come on. Come on. Nearly got you. Easy. Oh, this ain't good. I got you now. Easy there. There we go.
You're a regular Bronco buster, city boy! Nice work! I think that'll do it for today. Let's get back to the ranch.
I like your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here. The life I want. For me and my family, I mean.
We don't have a lot anymore.
You have enough. It's one that gets so many folks in trouble.
It'll sap your spirit and make you poor, but it's straight and it's decent.
There's no better night's sleep than after an honest day's work.
It's no wonder you look so tired then.
Some deck must be shy of Joker, Miss McFarland.
Who'd have thought you'd be such a natural at busting Broncos?
That was fun.
I think you could be a fine rancher one day, if you can bear to stop killing people for a living.
Sure.
Giddy up! Whoa! Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses have been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses. No rest for the wicked. Let's see if we can track down that other herd of horses.
Let's go. You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is.
You sure ask a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
No, that's not what I mean. You must have had some suitors, that's all I'm saying.
Sell 'em, I suppose. Here and there. A ranch in the middle of Hennigan's Stead ain't really the place to find a husband. Amos, he's a little, well, you know, countrified.
Where'd you get your airs and graces, Miss McFarland?
From a couple of chief governesses Paul hired to save us from being savages. I'd like to talk about more than just cattle and chickens sometimes, that's all. And after my brother left, it was up to me to become the man of the ranch. He never admitted, but my pa's a lot frailer than he looks.
You're worth two of any man I know, miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
In many ways, my wife is kind of like you, Miss McFarland.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much. Looks like the ranch hand's up ahead. Let's drive them up the canyon, where it narrows. We'll trap them there.
So when you think the mission's over, you got to do something else, eh? This will probably be the last mission of the episode anyway. Because as I sat in 40 minutes and now, and this, I've still got this small passion to do. Of course, as I said,
And don't let those horses out of your sight.
please let me know if you like the longer episodes or you want them shorter. Feedback is greatly valuable. Post comment if you get to the end of the video as well. I can imagine a lot of people are watching it at this point. 40 minutes is a lot of time to dedicate.
Move! Forward! Move!
As well, let me know if there's any games that from your childhood you'd enjoy watching me play. From the PS3 era anyway.
Move on! Let's move!
I'm sure to get onto it. Maybe play it simultaneously with Red Dead, or maybe play it
Come on, let's go!
after. Either way, I don't mind. Something I've played before, something new.
Move it up!
You sit watching me struggling trying to herd horses.
Come on!
It's the difficult thing I've ever done in my life, I think.
Yeah. Move! Let's go!
Look at the state of this, they're scattered.
Dumb animals! Move! Come on! Let's go! Move! Forward! Move! No stopping! Let's go! Come on! Move on! Let's move here, my four-legged friend!
Looks like we got the lot of them. What magnificent animals they are. Hey, the stallion's getting away! Chase him down!
Let's go!
Get after him!
No matter how hard you try, you can't catch up with this horse. And it starts rolling in circles. What was that? And there you go, use your buttons again. Doesn't fail every episode.
Relax now! Almost got
It's a beautiful horse, don't get me wrong though.
Relax! You're mine now!
Put it.
Steady! That's it!
Some point today.
You were a wild
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal.
Of course, we're not going to keep this horse, we're going to keep a war horse, don't you worry. Nothing beats a war horse on this. Maybe a standard bred does. But that's the last mission of the video. Of course, we're hitting 45 minutes now, so I don't want to keep you too much longer. Thank you for watching, and please again let me know in the comments if you're enjoying this or you want shorter episodes. I'll hopefully see you in the next episode, and again, if you've not watched part 1, go ahead and watch part 1 to catch yourself up. Thanks for watching.